Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Hey, it's here, Double back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassin's only run. I want to try the Red Canyon one. It's probably a bad idea, but I want to do it, and I want to do it good and right. For far too long, we've been operating with only 5 divine pulses, and
What was that name again?
shut up, Sothis! Oh, I can't skip this. What is Xanadu, the Red Canyon? All right, bye. Let's go.
Huh. Where's our professor going all alone like that?
Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I hate not knowing what's going on. Okay, that's it. Let's gather the others and get to the bottom of this.
Man, you guys are gonna feel real awkward if I'm just heading out to the store to buy like more dried meat for everybody.
What? I guess I'm dying of curiosity too.
Literally just walked out the front door and they're like, no, that's suspicious.
The structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured.
Rats, eh? Ain't that just a binge?
But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem
that's
to
good.
recall something on
Remember
the
something
other
very
side
strongly.
of that wall.
This is the first.
I cannot see it, but I can still feel it.
Well, I'm willing to bet there is something on the other side of the wall. I reckon it's not just a
my
void.
imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley.
So this... Could you stop possessing me when there are monsters about to do stupid stuff, please? Hey, if we get eaten here, I'm just saying this is entirely on you.
What was that awful sound?
What did it sound like? You heard something?
This is no time to joke around. Do not pretend you didn't hear.
Sorry, I'm just feeling a little bitter about you. Dragging me off to get myself killed in dangerous situations all the time.
There, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
Oh, it's just a shadow. Phew, don't scare me like that. Those dang yowling shadows. I've had just about enough of them. They ought to quiet down. I somehow got water in my eye just then. What the hell, so? They didn't say there were monsters. Right now, we are somewhat underleveled for this place. You know, just like a little bit. Oh, attack speed 20. But the birds don't have much attack power. Defensive power, anyway. And some of us are matching them in speed. Sort of. Right, this is no time to be holding back, so I say if I was holding back on higher level people because I was trying to grind, let's not do that. Who do we really need here? So we very much need Happy for this. I'm thinking we want people with like massive attack power is what our goal is here. And you're fast enough that if you're not getting weighed down, you're at least not getting outsped. Perhaps we leave Lawrence or Ignatz. Strength-wise, you're equal. Dex and speed-wise, you've got better dex and he's got better speed. I think I'm gonna keep Ignatz because he's got the better speed and that's of great concern to us. Catherine we probably want to bring, she's got great speed. Raphael we want because of his great strength, and I think we want either Marianne or Lysithea coming with us as well. So we're leaving behind Lawrence and Marianne, I think. As for adjutants, Sira and Petra have supports. That sounds like kind of fun. I'm bringing Balthus with, someone, maybe Happy. I'm gonna bring Ciro with Petra because that sounds like an interesting support that I've never seen before. At least I don't think I've seen it. Ciro, why don't you have yourself a sword? You can be helping. And I said also that we need to stock up on vulneraries because we are not doing awesomely there, I don't think. Slash, most of us are actually, just a few that need replacing.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Did I just sell those 2 iron shields instead of the vulneraries? God damn it. Well, it's fine. We probably weren't going to use them anyway. They're not difficult to come by. We can buy some more. Ooh, concoctions. Actually, you should have one of those, Happy, as our resident tank. I should just buy them all, shouldn't I? They're so expensive. Okay. All right. Some of our beefier people, like me and Raphael, could probably use a concoction as well. You've got 41 health. Yeah, it's concoction worthy, I think. No use holding back on these because eventually they'll be our only. We'll be able to buy them infinitely. We have some empty slot for you, so we may as well give you concoctions as well. Raphael, you probably don't need the armor slayer so much for this. Have I got enough things to repair Claude's training bow? Because he's probably going to want to use a lot of combat arts. Ooh, we don't have many. I can only repair like one thing, and it could be Raphael's steel bow, which is probably what we want to do. This is what I want to do. Yes, I'll do that. Hopefully that doesn't become a huge mistake later. How's battalion's looking? Perfect. All right, time to diet. Let's do this. Ah!
What is it now?
think more monsters, Sothis. I don't think that's changed. I think the nature of that is very much still the same. Cool, so I'm here all alone, but I'm pretty evasive as a thief.
Those hungry wolves. That howl must have riled them up.
I get a sense this mission won't actually will be somewhat easier, considering monsters are usually not like, they're usually kind of like low accuracy, high damage type characters, and we're all thieves, so we're probably going to be pulling a lot of dodges here.
No choice but to fight our way out. Give it your all.
I will. Getting murdered by wolves is not on the agenda. At least I checked the calendar and didn't see it there. So if it is on the agenda, it's on the secret hidden agenda that only Rhea knows.
Follow Teach. But however you look at it, we're in a tight spot now.
Yes, thank you for coming to my aid when I was being dumb.
Wolves, hawks, not to mention a demonic beast guarding the canyon's entrance. We should never have come here.
I don't know. I'm with Claude. I'm very happy you came here.
Don't say that. But what's a demonic beast doing here? Is it a stray? Even Teach would have trouble out here all alone. Let's help out before we're down one professor.
Thank you.
First things first, we need to reunite with Teach. Hurry up, everyone.
That may be first things first, but also, what is the condition? The condition is just defeat the commander. So in theory, if we were able to pull some smart stuff and just wreck this one, we don't even need to reunite with Teach. Because the thing is, reuniting with me would be good. I would appreciate that, Claude. Only thing is, quite one possible condition you want to consider. The thing is, a whole bunch of reinforcements show up at some point, and if we're, how are you doing in terms of, like, punching this seems like a good idea, or no? No, not really. We are pretty outclassed strength-wise, so if we could rush an early victory, this is better. And we have a lot of archers in our midst who could put some good work in on knocking out these birds to give us access to the demonic beast, who is weak to axes, which is, I'm not gonna lie, a bit inconvenient. But everything Happy does counts as super effective. What's their defense like? 16, but then plus 50%, so something like, well, no, it reduces damage by 50%. Only has the one latent ability, though, which isn't that bad. It's just that it's gonna have a lot of health, and to get it done quickly is gonna be a big struggle. There's treasure here, and we're all thieves, so we could all open it. I'm sending Ignos to get the treasure. I'm gonna hop into this bush here, because it's probably safer for me than standing here, on account of the fact that it brings my dodge up to like 50-something. 58. Sword gives me the best dodge at the moment, so I'm gonna hang on to that. I don't have close counter, right? No, so there's no way, there's nothing I could equip that would make them, that would allow me to respond to them, because they're just gonna choose to attack me at whatever range is convenient for them. Fortunately, this wolf isn't one-shotting me and not even close, so it would have to hit me 3 times, and that's going to be hard for it to do anyway, so my friends have some time to gather up here, but I'm thinking once we grab this treasure, we don't stick around to try and take out every reinforcement and get lots of XP. I say we rush the boss post-haste, but that requires taking this on first, so I'm thinking we have Claude start with a bit of a curve shot to minimize the danger to him. Man, our accuracy is not really likable here. That'll smash open that barrier just a little bit, which will give someone like Happy a chance to do something like this, which is not bad damage. You get a heck of a lot with your gambit here.
I'll crush them all.
Do you have curve shot yet? Looks like a no. You could just shoot from here, though, and that's not terribly unsafe. Man, your accuracy isn't awesome with it. I guess you don't have any prowess with the bow yet, or very little. Yes, that is partly why. I'm thinking Happy, Hilda. If you went in for something like... Sorry, it's been some time and I'm totally bungling all the controls. Maybe if you went in for a crit here, it's not great chances, but if you then had that axe on, your speed would be done at 14, and they're doubling you for 34 minus... Right, your defense isn't very good. That's 26 and 26. Okay, we don't like that, actually.
I got this.
Raphael, maybe. Hilda, if you could swap... Did I really not give you swap? Are you like the one person who doesn't have swap? What am I like? Maybe the thing to do is to play for a barrier break then, just early on here, so we can rush this objective. Right, I'm gonna go for that. Playing aggressive here, going for the barrier break.
Let's get to it.
You surely got curved shot, and you can do some decent... Oh, now the thing about that, actually, is that it would be better if we did Killing Edge with you, because we know you're awesome like that. Please don't miss this, Happy. Thank goodness, okay. And now we could have, I said they only rather go for the Killing Edge here. I really should have brought way more of those. Do I have any convoy? Well, I can't check that because Teach is over there. Probably going for the Wrath Strike is not worth it, because it doesn't pump your crit at all. So just go for the one single hit here. Nice crit, Leone. That'll be putting us way ahead.
I'm getting the hang of it.
I'll say, you pulling a curve shot could probably finish this bar now. With a steel bow there. Glad I repaired that. Yonk. And we can get started on this next one post-haste. It'll make it difficult to do the next,
got room to grow.
Oh, amazing. Defense, strength, and dex. We'll make a crit machine out of you yet. It'll still make it a little tough to get this next
Leave it to me.
bar done because it has more health, and we're obviously not going to be able to fall back on the likable nature of them not being able to hit us since we've broken their barrier, but I ain't really worried about it. We'll pull another wild crit or something. We'll make something happen. Whoa, you have a crit chance. I really don't like that. I'm gonna have to power roll out of that a whole bunch. All right, and this wolf just turned around for no real reason. I guess just to tell me they're going after Byleth next or something. Oh no, they're doing an AoE? I don't really know what their plan is. Can they not move on the stairs or something? Oh right, they're gonna be allured to Happy regardless. So as long as anyone survives like this, they're still gonna have a chance to, we'll be fine this next turn as long as Happy is within boulder throwing range. That's an extremely useful thing. Anyway, so go for another crit, Leone. Amazing job. In that case, Cynthia may even just be able to take it out with combat art, for which reason I'm going to get Hilda out of the way. Because you can probably just soul blade this with a training sword now, right? Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong triggers to swap combat arts and stuff. Not quite, but Claude throw on one little curve shot and then she'll be able to. With relative ease. I shouldn't have been worried. We're not under-leveled. I mean, we might be a bit, but we'll handle it. Part of me is saying, can the wolf go upstairs? Oh, it very much can. Is this thing weak to swords or something? Why is it showing me a little check mark? Do I have Bane of Monsters or some such? I have exactly that thing. It's not really worth using, I don't think. I'm just gonna go for one smack on here. Can anyone else reach this turn? Because if I can get Happy over here, then they're gonna focus Happy, and since she's tank, that will be good for us, ultimately. Except my low crit. You have better sword than bow? You're right, your luck is bad, so crits are, oh no. Right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swing at you from this side, which seems dumb right now, but I'll explain it. You'll see in a minute the genius of my strategy. First of all, get a level up here. It's gonna be an amazing one. I can feel it. Okay, it was all right. I dig the speed. Now, I'm gonna bring Happy over here, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, a Happy. That's a good thing for me to shoot with a boulder." And Happy's gonna be like, "Lol, joke's on you. Get hit by another barrier breaking." And when they go around, oh, they can melee her if they go here, and they're doing the AoE anyway. Actually, this was an entire mistake. Never mind. You won't see the genius of my strategy because there wasn't any. Catherine, cover her, and then shoot it in the noggin. Nice shot. Actually, it doesn't show a staggering blow damage for some reason. Normally that would show up here, right? Why is it not? Is it just the same attack power? Is that what they're trying to tell me? Because if so, and they better not be lying to me. Oh, no, never mind. Now, it only shows staggering blow if you actually cycle to it. I didn't realize that. Your damage on the staggering blow is 39, minus my defense of 15. Is 4, 24. I would die. That's bad, because there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe if you swap Happy here, they're still going to be like, well, I want to go after Happy because because she has that skill. So maybe they'll stop doing the AoE and go over here and just throw a boulder at her. I don't know. I mean, if it's not that, then Byleth is probably going to die, and so there's nothing else for it, just to hope that it's that. So let's just hope that it's that, and shoot them, and call that good. Turn ended. Mission successful. Go away, you varmint. Oh, God, no, they don't care. They're just going to kill Byleth. Black! He only hit Byleth. What the hell are the odds of that? All right, taking this out was good. What I did with Byleth was bad. I thought it was genius because I thought it was just gonna... I thought that if I put Happy behind, then her monster appeal thing would trigger and they would just stop doing the staggering blow and go after her. It doesn't work like that. They just throw the staggering blow as close to Happy as possible, which included only hitting Byleth in this case, which was hilarious,
crush them all.
But not productive. You're tanking this reasonably well, but only provided that you don't get hit twice by this, which you're gonna if you do that. Yep. So I'm just gonna put Happy here so we can move everyone up for better attacks this next turn, but we're not going to get a lot done this turn. It turns, it's starting to look like I am actually going to end up routing the map anyway, even though it wasn't my intent, and I'm going to keep Byleth hiding in the woods. That's probably the safest spot for him at the moment. Hoppy, sorry, I meant Hoppy. Hang on just a damn second here. Did they change this? Because the controls seem wrong, but they're how I'd want them. Because I don't know if... So this controller here, it has the Z button, as you can see, is on the top there with like a shoulder button, which is how it would be on an actual... Sorry, I've described this before, but on an actual Genki controller, this is Z, and this is R and L. On this controller, they put the ZR and ZL up here to make it look like a Genki controller, which is a problem, because you can't remap it, as you just saw. And because on this one, ZL's down here. So the triggers are swapped for this controller, essentially. That said, this red light only came on in the past few days. It's never come on before. And all of a sudden it feels like the triggers got swapped back to what they really should be, which is these buttons labeled L and R feel like they're playing like ZR and ZL now. Because shouldn't it be that... Hang on. Ow! Yeah. Because, so look, it says you press R to go to your units. It should swap from your units to enemy units. This is R, but I press ZR, and it goes to them now. So they fixed it in like the past 3 days. Now this red light comes on and it works as expected. Well, that's going to be jarring because I spent all this time getting used to using this to target in Zelda when really I'd want to use this. God, at least it's fixed anyway. Ooh, the boss only has 0 luck. I guess most of the demonic beasts are like that. Oh, that'll be useful for getting crits on them, especially as Leone. But anyway, I can't move now, so that's a lame thing. I was wondering why I was having such trouble with the controls. That's so weird. Was it like they just added support for this controller or something? Bizarre. Sorry, that's gonna keep screwing me up. I'm gonna keep pressing the wrong triggers to swap. God damn it. Right, I'm thinking, because this one's running up on us now, we're gonna wanna put ostensibly here. Now is our chance. I think it's time for Happy to use a concoction on herself. I'll get this level again. Doing, doing, doing. Oh, it pulled them toward me. That's not great.
Sure.
Because Happy can't move here. I'm just gonna give you the sword. I'll give you the bow so you can respawn in certain if it becomes possible. Like if we can blockade you on all sides, they're not doing the cyclone at this turn. So if we can block you on all sides, then they're gonna have to attack you because of monstrous appeal, and you're gonna be able to get a response in. So I'm thinking if you did like or maybe I can actually, I guess the gambit overrides that, right? So there'd be some sense in having you do this turn, because we don't just keep bludgeoning Happy to death when we could be doing something better. So you gambit that. They're going to be targeting you now. I say we try and get this barrier smashed, so let's have some people run up and pull some curved shots. Actually, Raphael doesn't even need a curved shot when he can just do this. But so let's make sure he doesn't miss by doing a bit of this. I can't believe they just like shadow fixed this, so that now the triggers work as intended. Or not as intended, as they really should have done in the first place. I guess this might be a third-party controller. I thought it was official. It does say Nintendo on it. See if you can break that, Petra. And if you can, well done. Ooh, curved shot, marvelous. Did I leave enough slots for you to actually be able to equip that? Right off the bat here. Ah, oh, fucker. No, I didn't. We can swap one of the other ones out for that later. Does it make sense to use some killing edges here? I mean, we're gonna still have a few for the boss, I imagine. So yes, let's get to it indeed. Dish! First one that wasn't a crit, but that's all right. They're stunned anyway, so it's not as though we're losing much ground there. Curved shot that. You know the real trick about doing this as all assassins and not any kind of archery classes is that we have to use curved shot for anything above 2 squares until we get longbows anyway. A knowledge gem. Ooh, that gives you experience. That's an incredibly useful item, especially on master mode. I'm still thinking about Zelda. Maddening. Just throw a normal steel bow shot there since they can't respond. There's no danger in doing this. All right, good. So one's going after Byleth, one's going after Raphael. Ow! That's up. Ow! I'm gonna be so mad when that one crit finally pays off for them. Right, so we can make you not a problem this turn as long as we smash these 2 barriers. We're gonna want to do that. And we should be able to manage that and still taking this one down this very turn. I'm thinking we want to finish this off with a soul blade, which requires just doing a little itty-bitty damage first. And putting Hilda here to do this, which seems like a not very much amount of damage. But it will help her. It will help other people, male allies in particular, do more damage if they're standing next to her, so I'll do that. Maybe Catherine can finish this off and we'll actually use the Soul Blade on something else. Finesse Blade, Bane of Monsters! I like the look of that. Oh, you get a lot of crit when you're low on health. I somehow forgot about that a second time. Krista Karen, well done. Bum, 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 bum. Some strength and dex and speed. Yes! And defense!
Better to serve Lady Rhea.
Well done, Catherine. So, most damage I'm doing with my, assuming there's no crest happening, which is what we assume. My Soul Blade here is 23, so that should be a good finisher at some point here. I'm gonna go for the other crit here. You're not gonna hit both of those. No! Ah, no, you didn't hit either of them. Good, okay. I went for the crit, didn't pay off, but that's alright. I'd be surprised if it did that many often, really, considering it's only a 38% chance. Right, I better finish this off before I'm an idiot and don't finish it off. Your better dodge is better with the training sword, so go for that. Is it worth doing a combat art? Probably. Need all the damage we can get here. This is unlikely to kill you. And you can handle it because you're Raphael. Nice, he dodged one. Please don't get critted. Oh, you dodged them both. Marvelous. And now that this is like this, I'm going to have you do this from here because you get Hilda's little bonus. Thank you for not missing that. And now that goes psh. We get 3 wood steel out of it, and now we got to rush to finish you this turn. You get a whole bunch of extra crit. Like, isn't it plus 50 when No, plus 20 when enemy is below 50% health. So we want to get them to that state pretty quick here. Do you by chance have the sword requirement to use a killing edge? You do. So it probably is worth taking that off of her once we get this down below 50%. Which is what number precisely? 64 divided by 2 is 32. So we need to do 21 damage between Happy and Claude, because I don't suppose I can really do this with you safely. It's also possible for us to just pull a gambit with like you, so that we can deal with you next turn, but then that doesn't leave us many people to deal with the wolf. How many offensive gambits do we have? Most people have one, right? So we actually do have quite a number that we'll be able to use before the end of this. Ignos, by the way, you should start heading back. There aren't many reinforcements yet, and if we can speed up here, we can just outpace them and get to the boss before they're really a big deal, I suppose. But slow and steady usually is the way with this mission. If I did this with you, Happy, have they got... Why is it 14 on you? Right, just because your luck is bad. And their luck and dex are pretty decent. How much crit does the Killing Edge have? It's 25, so your sword crit presently is just 0. Oh, with Bane of Monsters, 7. So we could bring that up to 32. Oh, this isn't a bad move, actually. Let's grab the Killing Edge from you. If this is a crit, we're going to be golden, but... Oh, no, you're much slower with this. So they get... How many pulses do I have? Oh, I can't move because I just traded, so we don't get to check. I'm going to go on a limb and say we have a nice amount, and I'm going to go for this crit. If there's no crit, you still do got good damage, enough to bring them down to half, so that, oh, but that was just so that Petra skill would trigger. But at that point, it won't matter. We'll be able to do Clawed, the Curved Shot, and then they set the Soul Blade, probably, and then Happy can run up and punch the one that is inactive. And I'm going to assume that they don't hit 2 69s in a row. Well, let's hope I'm right about that. Oh, my God. Oh, thank God. Two different uses of the word God there, back to back. Wow, that was probably the worst level you could possibly have gotten, but that's all right. No, I guess not. Logistically, no, that's not true. So we just need to do 3 damage with Claude here, which is A-O easy. And then you can take this down with a Soul Blade training bow. Sword, even. Yonk! Yonk! Good. That's been did. And Steel Gauntlets give you 14. Onslaught will give you 23. We probably want to save those for the boss. So go for the Steel Gauntlets. Yonk! It did! Yonk! I missed! Got the good sword brawling XP though, and no reinforcements just yet. We have a chance now to just everyone swarm this one enemy, which is... That's not so bad. And you're at half health already, so you get a way better crit chance here. Did I really not give you any gauntlets? Oh, that was a stupid thing to not give you. I should give you gauntlets at some point.
I could use a break.
I'm aware, and I tend to agree. You gauntlets could almost take this out. You just need like 1 extra bit of damage here. If you know, but Bane of Monsters is good damage for you. All right, if we're gonna take this out this turn, wow, you're gonna get critted so hard if I do that. You go Curved Shot there. I'm really running your training bow thin.
Yeah, I've got this down.
Nice. Model Leader is a really lame skill, right? It just makes you like, it's like battalion XP grows faster, and it's like you already get to max battalion in like 1 turn. Actually, okay, brawling is a decent move for you now because brawling means you get double hit before they get to do anything, so you can take that one down without taking any damage, which is good because our only healing, none of us have healing focus, so we're all healing with items. I have very little chances of getting actually damaged if I'm in this bush here, so I'm gonna put some big damage on like this. I might be able to pull Petra getting some good crit in a moment here. I'm gonna go for Training Gauntlets with you because it's good damage. Hope you don't get critted by either of these. Probably won't happen. I think it's unlikely. Nice. Well done, Raphael. And battalion level up for you. Oh, look at that accuracy and dodge. That will certainly be helpful for Raphael. Actually, almost anyone can take this down now. So who's got the least XP? That'll be Hilda. Rastrike! Yonk! Crystal Gun Roll. Which does what again? I think prevents counterattacks. Anywho, some strength and speed. Strength charisma.
Much more than that.
Your charisma's pretty good too. Yeah, prevents counterattacks. Right, okay. There's no time to wait around here for birds to come and eat us. Let's just go and run and heal while we run. And Ignots can probably even get started on some of these birds. Steel bow, I don't. If you get a crit here, that would be awesome. No crit, but that's good damage, and I guess that lures them down here now. Oh, they're not even showing up. They're just gonna wait here. That's extremely convenient. I love that for them. But mostly I love that for us. I'm gonna give you the training sword and chug Vulnerary as you run. You might want to drink another one as you're going next turn. Ditto for you. And actually just give that killing edge back, because she's still the real crit machine around these parts. No offense. I agree. I think this is a fair thought. Oh, they're coming. Okay, so now that it's gone Grarg, they're coming over us now, which might mean Igos is about to get killed by the other one. Which that may have been an oversight on my part. I'll be the first to admit this was not the greatest move. If you take them out with that, then they don't get to respond. Oh, never mind. That was totally on me, my friend. I didn't realize they were all going to come down because I got slightly near. I didn't realize that was how that worked. Still got 4 pulses, so the only thing I need to do differently here is, oh, tell me I didn't do Ignots first. Oh, okay, good. Ignots, don't do that. Come meet up with us so that you don't get, you know, snatched up like a vole. I'm still not over that. It's so weird that this red light that never came on in this controller before suddenly came on in the past few days, and now the triggers are swapped to what they should have been all those years ago when I bought it. Right, Grog and Skip. And vultures come from behind. We might have to tangle with them anyway at some point, but I'd rather start with rushing these ones as much as possible. My god, their range is enormous. Ignots is going to get killed again. No, he's not, because Leone can swap with him, but also only one can target him from here. So why don't you rally Leone's speed? It did the trick. Look at that. Leone, your dodge is what? 63. Their accuracy is what? 104. So if you get in this bush, chances of them hitting you, pretty low, I would think. Do you have close counter? You don't. So just keep your sword on and lure them over to you, and then we can, I don't really know what the point of that is, actually, now that I think about it. Spread their forces a bit thin, I guess. And if I put you there, this one's going to have to hit you with ranged, right? So I can get you to at least respawn with a bow early on here, which puts a dent in their barrier earlier, which is good. Putting Catherine over here just so we can have our forces as out as possible, and they prefer to go after Ignots anyway. Speaking of, are they going to be able to melee Ignots? Yes, they are. So they are not going to get hit from that unless he's got close counter, which he probably does, right? Yes. Naturally, I would have given it to him like a smarty. Not as in I gave it to him as though it was a smarty. I gave it to him like a smart person would do, is what I mean to say. Everyone else, dash up here. Drink while you run. You're probably going to get a stitch. That's okay. In every battlefield, a few stitches must be felt. And we're about to see if we're all going to die or what. I think I've orchestrated this so that they can't possibly all target the same person. And if they targeted Leone anyway, they're going to miss, so... This should be alright for us. Because they don't have a crit chance on Ignots, and I don't think this other one can reach Ignots. Right, and they can just reach Petra. She even has a crit chance here. It's a low crit chance, but she got some bow damage back, so that's going to be... Oh, right, well, all their barriers are cracked anyway because they're low-level monstros, but that's fine. I'm going to untarget all you and now target the vultures so I can be this whole bunch. So we can be sure about where they are at any given time. They are going to pincer us from behind in a minute here. We're going to have to put some major damage on quickety-quick. Also going to mark you. Absolutely training bow, this one, because your crit chance is good and your accuracy is even better. Let's do that there. Probably, it might not even be worth... trying to smash the barriers on these ones. It's probably just worth rushing them with as much damage as possible.
If you say so.
When have I ever led you astray, my boy? Smash cut to 4 seconds ago when I got him killed. Not forgetting that we can just use people to go do a gambit to occupy one monster for a turn. And actually, really bringing Happy out here earlier would have been a better move. Do you not have a steel bow? There's no way I took away your steel bow. Why am I stupid? Steel bow would be excellent for you in this map. Oh, you can just take Ignots, yes? Because their damage output isn't, incredible. So I don't see them really like completely destroying you in this one turn. And a lot of them are going to go after you now, which is wait, there's a lot of AoE going on here and a lot of Ignots having 1 health. Please tell me you have swap. Okay, I might have to forsake some damage from you this turn in order to do that. Slash, can Raphael get far enough to do anything? Can I get far enough to do anything? Yes, okay, so we both have better attack power than Claude, I think, so I'm going to have him play rescue to Ignots here. How's your soul boy looking? Not bad, but you're getting doubled enough that you would die. So we want to use that as a finisher if we're gonna. You can dunk on some people with some steel bow stuff here, so I think that's an excellent idea. I'll have you... Oh, you don't have curved shot. In that case, just go here and steel bow this one. Why did you have a better crit chance? Oh, because this one's got low health. Right, if I do this, then you're going to be a big target on their turn. Let's avoid that. Raphael can do some punchy here, which is probably good because these things don't have amazing attack power. Slash, can he double them with the training bow? No. So go for steel bow then. Ooh, that's bad damage on you. I'm going to go violent here and just say that it'll be fine, and we'll take these 2 birds out this turn, and then the other one will target Happy, and it'll be okay. Slash, you dodged it, both of them anyway. Raphael dodge tank, not what I was expecting from this episode, but am I happy about it? Extremely. Training bow that with relative ease. Makes crushing vultures seem such a breeze. That's an easy takedown for you. Crit not even necessary. So between that, if I come up and do some bow stuff and then Lysithea slash... Is your bow even strong enough that it's better than your curved shot? It is. So if we tag team this, I bet we can take this down. Oh, almost. Am I good enough with bows to use a steel one? E+, that's a big fat nope. But your soul blade isn't much better than that, right? Who do they say they're going after? It's doing an AoE, that will kill. Oh, but I need to have you someone up. No, that won't kill Lysithea, will it? 32. She's even got 33 health, so no, that won't kill Lysithea. So, oh, but it might kill Lysithea if she goes for this as well. Oh, right, well, obviously it'll kill her if on this turn. All right, maybe if they're gonna do an AoE. Oh, what are you doing? Are you doing an AoE? Oh, they're all doing AoEs. I didn't, damn it. And they're gonna do it on Happy, which will hit. It just goes 2 squares? Oh, actually, that won't be that bad. If they run up there and do it on Happy, it's just these 3 who get it. But this person's gonna probably target Happy with it as well, which means they're gonna hit, like... Oh, it does like 4 by... Oh, never mind. I didn't realize. So these 4 are gonna get like... Sorry, these 3 are gonna get hit by like both of them, regardless if we don't take you down. Hey, which one of you's got that killing edge? Do I have any more such things in Convoy? No. Oh, banana. I've got a silver sword. No, that's not as hyper effective. Putting Lysithea here. Nope, that don't work. Oh, a gambit. A gambit. A gambit. We'll smash your barrier and make you unmovable this turn. Aha! Okay, that's the thing to do. Perfect.
Watch this.
Watch this! Sorry, I skipped it. Nice, so you're smashed and not doing anything this turn, so yeah, you're gonna kill us. Nah, not likely. Likely story. So you're gonna go do the this thing. Oh my god, please don't do it on Petra. I assume they're going after Happy, but they might not. And if they do it on Petra, it's 32... Minus 12 is 20. She'll die. Oh my god, don't let her die after I did all that cool stuff. Just go for this crit here. Miss it. Let's see where this goes. You're stomping up. Oh my god. Oh wait, are they doing it from there? I can't even begin to imagine why. Do they just have to do it from range? Why would you not have done that on Petra? You know what? I'm not going to question it. You were an idiot, and we won, so it's cool. All right, I say we won, but we're still getting closed in pretty viciously from behind here. I'm thinking if we can pull some mighty crits and use Hilda's axe to make an opening here, we should be able to get this one gone in a very small number of turns. You still have all your health. Oh, wait, what's your speed like? It's 6, so you went like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is your bottom right corner. You wouldn't be able to hit Ignorance if you went here, I don't think. But you, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, you would be able to hit Ignorance. Okay, but it's fine, because I can have Happy go up here, and that's probably not a good idea. What's your gambit like? How many of those do you have? You still got 2. Okay. This is a little obtuse. I'm putting your training sword on, going for the gambit here. Charge! You go get them, Balthus. Nicely done. Battalion level up, 2. For absolutely nothing. Oh, that pushed them back too, which is maybe useful in some degree. And if I bring you here, grab that steel bow back. Give her back that training bow because she's not as much of an archer as you. You can take this one down with that in one shot, which is what we're aiming for here to get this moving a little quicker.
I did it!
I did! And now I can bring someone like Catherine up. By the way, how much damage are you doing to Catherine? Nah, you're not that fast. Oh yeah, your speed's only 14, so since your speed and luck are so abysmal, we're probably going to be able to outspeed you and crit you a whole bunch. We should be able to take you down rather quick once we've got an opening in the barrier. And since you're stunned, I can do some excellent damage on you. Ooh, you know what? This might be a time for Thunder Round. We're kind of desperate at the moment. Slash, it would probably make more sense to do this on your second health bar, wouldn't it? I'm going for... What am I going for? I'm going for just a normal training bow shot on the back one here. If I miss this, I'll feel like such a chump. I got a crit. That's even better. I'm sort of floored about that, actually, but you know what? I'm cool with it. Now, Thunderbrand? What's Thunderbrand put your speed down at? Probably not enough that this one will be doubling you. Nah, you'll be quadrupling the monster, actually, so you'll be a very, very pivotal in this next fight, I think. Well, actually, how many people are going to be able to even hit the boss? So Claude and some people could be able to throw some curved shots at the boss. I'm going to have you just break this barrier this turn, Lysithea, so we don't actually have to worry about this one. I might worry about them in a minute, but we're under no obligation to worry about them. I'm interested, distinctly, in breaking this one's... Can you reach it with melee this turn? Oh, well, I could if someone swapped with you. like Raphael. He's got swap, surely. And he's tanky enough that he'd be getting doubled by you. Is that right? Yes. For 27 minus his defense of 13, 14, and 14. So that's no good. We don't want him getting doubled by like 2 birds. I was going to have him swap Catherine up, but that's probably a bad move. Let me untarget you so I can be sure about the vulture's range, because we want to be like out of those. If we get out of those this turn, we could probably take down this one the next turn. With all these crazy, with Catherine's Thunderbrand and Happy's monster effectiveness and Petra and Leonie's amazing crits with the killing edge. We could probably rush this and manage this, but it will be much helped if we can get a HUD start on this thing by like getting 1 bar done this turn, and that would be best done with Catherine's Thunderbrand, I'm thinking, or a crit from Leonie, but all that requires a swap. You have curve shot, yeah? How's it looking? 8 damage, not bad. What's your defense overall? Like, it's only 16, which is less than, or it's you know, somewhat comparable to the other monsters we've been fighting, but it's buffed with the barrier, obviously. All right, well, obviously I can't leave Claude there, so I'm going to start by moving him and taking a peck at this barrier here. This is his only bow, so this is his only curved shot, basically. Oh, this is stupid. Thing is, your crit reads 30, and it just will be 30 against this one because they have no crit avoidance. Ooh, they get poison, this has effect, and poison strike. I don't love that. Are those both only when they attack? No, poison strike is if they initiate combat, but this one can happen anytime. Trigger percent equals 23. That's not awesome. Okay, screw it. Curved shot, if you would, Hilda, this square. Now the boss music is about to kick up, I'm sure. Okay, now Claude can't do that. I don't know why I did that from there, actually. You know what? It will be easier to maneuver if we get this one taken out this turn, so we should do that. Should absolutely prioritize that. Go for some punchies here. Wonk! Wonk! Oh, wait. Hang on. There's nothing making them to focus on anyone else, so they're going to go... This one's going to go kill Petra if I open up this square. I'll put someone else in between. It's fine. Claude, do you have a sword or something you could use against this one? Ooh, Rat Strike? No. Oh, punchies. Yes, this is an excellent move. Well done. You know, just a day punching a giant hawk thing. How it goes, you know? Nice, I dig the defenses on you, just because yours were pretty abysmal like Hilda's before, but your dex and speed and charisma, that's also very good for you as they're some of your strengths. So you're gonna go after Petra now because like, haha, this is a good idea, you think to yourself, before realizing that you're an idiot. I'm gonna equip this to you because you've got good dodge, and I imagine their accuracy is pretty poor. 108, yeah. And I'm gonna try and keep their efforts... Oh, them going after Claude, is that bad for us? No, well, it probably wouldn't be awful, but I'm just so we can get the damage and some barrier progress. I am going to guess, wildly, that they recover barriers every turn because they're a boss enemy, but may as well just take a swing here and completely flub that. So they are going after Claude for how much damage? 26. I mean, that's, I guess, fine because... You know, well, it's just is fine. He's not going to kill him. So 14 with the steel bow you have on now. This person they get to W for 36 and 36 minus your the 23 and 23, which just kills you. So let's put you with the training bow, which probably will make them stop targeting you and go back after Claude. They still say they want to do that. Interesting. I'll rally a Hoppy's strength for no reason in particular. Oh no, now they say they're going after Claude. Okay, they're just being really indecisive. That's weird. If I put Catherine here, they say they're going after... oh, because they couldn't reach Claude. Sure, in that case, if you're going to go after Hilda from here, then that's going to be... She's going to get a riposte on you, which is, well, the better for us. So I'll just leave Catherine there. I have no idea, really, why you thought that was worth doing at all. I'm just getting free hits in your barrier, basically. Ow. Sure, it hurts Hilda, and now you just made a funny gesture, so I'm going to imagine that you're going to do an AoE next. The vultures are absolutely closing in from behind, so if I can't move everyone around to the bottom of you, then I do have to get you done this turn. I want you to be using Thunderbrand probably on a later turn because you're going to outspeed them, giving you 4 hits. So let's see about getting other gambits and stuff in here. We probably want to save you for a time when they've got half health so you can make use of your amazing personal skill to bring you up to, like... So it's a base crit with a sword, 14, plus 20 from Hunter's Boon, then plus 25 from... Killing Edge if we had you do that when they were in half health. 14 plus 20 is 34, plus 25 is 39. 59, so that's a pretty decent chance. And I imagine you'd outspeed them as well, so that's worth saving up for in particular. So I think we want to use... Because I'm trying to figure out who to do Gambit with, basically, is what I'm doing right now. What's your Gambit like? Oh, this would have been an awesome time for Lysithia's. Do we have anyone else that has a nice, like, wide Gambit like that? Nope. Hers is the only one that's like got a square shape like that. That's fine. Keep you with your gauntlets for no reason in particular, really.
It was once a human? Like Miklon?
I imagine so. Isn't that what all demonic beasts are?
It's not possible.
Why isn't it possible? Why not, you stupid bastard? What makes you say it isn't possible? I regret to inform you, I think it's distinctly possible. Right, so we're basically safe this turn because they're going after Claude, who will survive. Leone might not, but this is open now, so probably want to get some good damage out here since it's stunned. Going for the combat art is probably not a nice move because we'll just wreck up our killing edge. So these two things basically have the same stats, except the Iron Lance is just better damage here. So I'm going to go for this since it's, I mean, Leone crit machine here. Probably one of these is going to be a crit, which adds up to, it turns it to 18, which means a total of 24 damage. That's pretty good. So I'll go for that. Wasn't, but still 12 is quite good. I probably should have smashed all the barriers up front. But since I'm not using you for Thunderbrand this turn, I think I am going to take 2 turns for this. So I'm going to start with another gambit for you and get the barrier utterly busted this turn. Whatever it takes. Charge! I've had poor luck with missing a lot of gambits today, so... Well, good luck at missing them, but poor luck in general by missing them, so... Got that one hit. We'll be home again soon, Hilda. Don't you worry none. I'm gonna smash this open. Should be able to get at least partway through the second health bar this coming turn. How is this gonna help? I don't know. I'm probably not gonna give it to you, because you're not much the archer overall. If I put you here, does this... Oh, man. You move 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That lets you hit a whole wide area here. We're gonna have to get way out of the way. I could leave one person like me over here in the bush to like block them, I guess. What's my dodge like? With a sword? 39 plus 20, 59. They wouldn't probably all kill me and I could body block a bit. We probably need everyone doing as much damage as possible, but like I said, with our decent crits and all, we have a decent chance of getting this done. I'm gonna go for it. I'll body block back there. All my friends take out this, do as much damage as I can here. So because if Ignace goes down here now, he's probably going to be fine. I would heal with you, except we really need the damage to be getting on here. So I'm going to do this in the hopes that you get a crit. Yes, Ignace! Let's take down that first bar. A level for you, bring you to level 15. Marvelous. Dex and speed.
It's hard to be happy about this.
I understand. I'm not thrilled about it myself, but the luck is good. Oh, I probably should have had Petra do that for a better chance of crit, but never mind that now. Ooh, this puts Raphael in not the awesomest situation. So I'll leave happy here. I'll leave happy where it makes it so that they don't kill Raphael. Get her just a bit of damage out here. Nice shot. I said before it even hit because it's 100. It'd be nice if you could get a combat art here. Do you have 11 sword, by the way? No, Happy has got that. Sorry, I'm not letting you do too much here, Lysithia. 1 damage. That's C and bow for you now, though, which is that all you needed for assassin? If so, we're making good, doing well by doing all that. If you get one of these as a crit, that would be some really solid damage, but nevertheless, it's some fair bit of damage into the second bar here. The only trouble really now is that, yeah, boy. I'm probably gonna be fine here, so we're gonna probably just ignore the vultures, presuming we're gonna take the rest of this down this turn. Please don't crit me, I'll be so sad. Yeah, okay. The only real trick now is that since don't crit me either. Since there's no more barrier, we can't. They're going to be able to respond to basically anything we do. So we just have to pull out a lot of really big damage, essentially. How's Thunderbrand looking on this turn? We definitely want to save that for the final turn because that's 90 damage, right? No, 60. Well, at least 60. So that's going to be an amazing finisher. I'm saying you go for grab that killing edge back and go for 2 hits with it. Who's got the killing edge? You got it. So I'm going to have to move Catherine so that Petra can take this spot as well. Oh, you're not doing it for 2 hits with it. You can go for a bit extra damage there. It's not really worth it. It would be an extra 15 if you got the crit. I'm not worried about that much. Go for this. That's already 24. Brings them down to half, letting Petra get a really easy crit here. All right, this seems dumb what I'm about to do. Oh. Well, that's not a big problem anyway, because you're going to have a good crit chance like this with any weapon, really. Claude, go for this, because there's a decent chance one of these will be a crit, and then I'll make this bar an easy takedown, and then we can finally move Catherine and have her start doing stuff. Yonk. 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 None of those were a crit. Happy, I'm saying you finish this bar with some fist fighty. Or maybe with a steel sword? You don't have a steel sword anymore because I'm stupid and all. Just go for the onslaught then. So best damage. It's not amazing accuracy. It's only a 90, but you probably hit that. Yonk. Bar taken down. Level for Happy. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got this in the bag now with Catherine's Thunderbrand. We'll make this easy.
enough for me.
Magic, strength, speed, and res. I'm very happy with that one. And max battalion here. Physical attack and protection 4. I really like that. Hey, a level for both this too. Why not?
That's life.
I guess. That's what all the people say. Okay, now that we've got it down to the last bar and Catherine can finally do this, and then Petra can do the other thing, there's no way we can lose almost. And especially as one of these is likely to be a crit. Ow! Poison breath, gross. Repent from the grave. Bah! Now that you're below half health, you could probably even get a crit easily with this thing. I mean, it doesn't even need to be Petra at this point. Just who's got the license to be. That would be Ignatz, actually, so... Nah, but he'll die. Oh, not with a curved shot, he won't. So give a try at the curved shot, just in case it's a crit.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry! Pew! Don't worry, Ignatz, I'm sure they know. If that thing ever was once a person, I'm sure it would be able to tell even. God, and I got Ignatz up to level 16 now. Oh, he was...
I'm getting better.
Sorry, I thought he was low experience, but it's because he was a level above. My mad. He was actually way above everyone else's level. But hey, more dex and luck for Ignatz is just an extra crit. You're amazing!
My, things did not go as planned.
So I don't think my work is done!
Let us return before any more hawks or wolves join us.
I concur.
What was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
Questions abound. So like I was thinking, even though we were a bit under level for this, because the suggested level was it 17 or 19? Whatever it was, we weren't at it, but... Since monster combat goes pretty well for us as thieves, it didn't turn out to be so stressful. Turn 10. And we could have probably milked some more XP out of it at the end there. I just didn't want to push my luck because we only had a few pulses. But of course, that's all about to change with the reward we get from this one. Well, one of the rewards, because the other reward we got is the heckin' experience gem. At least I hope I didn't pulse back then lose that, right? I did end up picking that up.
Listen, Teach. No one likes aimless wandering more than me, but it's not worth dying over.
You're right, I'm sorry. I was looking for this thing that lets me turn back time, but I can't tell Claude that, okay? So you have to keep it a secret, Claude.
Well, we're all okay now. So let's just focus on the positive.
It's a funny change in tune from, we should never have come here to save Professor, we should have just let him die, that you were singing at the beginning of this.
Ooh,
But I concur.
maybe
Well,
we
let's
can
just
tell folks
pretend.
back at the monastery that we came here for battle training, with our dear professor's permission.
I mean, Ignatz got up to level 16, so yeah, this was all part of the plan.
Hilda, you scamp. No one has a knack for getting out of trouble quite like you do. It is a gift, milady.
Well, you're assuming that's gonna work.
Oh, is that right? Well, no one can get into trouble. It works out.
I think she's flirting with you, Claude.
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there.
Just a bit.
We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end.
Yeah, I was scared.
What a marvelous professor you must be for all your students to be so concerned.
I'm proud of us. I'm not used to it yet.
You are not used to it. You must start thinking of yourself as a professor here. Be confident, as you have me to help you out.
No, I meant I'm not used to you bringing me into the maw of giant wolves and vultures and nonsense. Cut it out.
And yet to have nothing to show.
Except for this doohickey.
What is this strange feeling?
I
My
found a rock.
memories. Do you feel them stirring?
It's because I found a rock.
Curious. You seem to have grown stronger.
It's because of this
And
rock.
all thanks to our journey to Xanadu.
It's not thanks to that. I found a rock.
Huh? You
It's a rock.
say you may find a use for that.
Well, dare say no longer, because it's true.
You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow,
Fervently.
it was a bother for a spell.
Hey, no. Don't try and pretend that just because it worked. That's survivorship bias. Just because I said that we can use this as a training exercise to cover my ass so that Rhea doesn't behead me, doesn't mean you get out of fault for this. Divine Pulse maximum increase. Marvelous. And a bit of Umbral Steel. I guess that chunk of Umbral Steel was what connected us with our past and therefore increased our Divine Pulse count. Well, that was an overall success, really. I mean, we did break a whole bunch of weapons. We're gonna have to... I can't reach the market from here until we get into another mission, which, so that's the end. That's all for now. That took a long time, as the paralogs tend to. We should probably go for another paralog then. I mean, they said Black Market Scheme is only just level 17. But it looked like it was going to be real hard, which maybe just because it's the DLC one. So since DLC ones are... The DLC stuff is like the DLC chapters were harder, so maybe the paralog with the same suggested level that is DLC is actually going to be pretty tough. Oh, you know what? I was concerned we're going to run out of time for this, but it's only the 11th month. I thought it was as far as the first month, so I thought we only had like a month left to do these, but there are only 6 remaining here. We could probably crack all those before February 22nd, in-game, I mean. But that's no reason to hold back, so I suspect we're going to want to take on either Land of the Golden Deer or Sword and Shield of Saros next time. Land of the Golden Deer gives you Lorenz's little staff, right? Which is, it increases magic range, I think, which obviously isn't much use for us, unless it also increases 11 sword range, which I don't think it does. But it might. Maybe it does, I can't remember. We want it anyway, because we're going to want it for one of our mage-y people, even though we're all thieves and we're all assassins. Or we all will be. The stabs still do increase magic damage on like magic weapons and combat arts, so we'll want it. So we'll do either that one or I'm actually tempted to do Sword and Shield of Saros because I don't remember it so much. So it would be kind of fun to do that. Next time on Violent Rehouses, that's all for now. Next video up on the channel is going to be some more Pikmin 4, which I'm heartily enjoying. And next time here we'll be doing Sword and Shield of Saros, I suppose. It does tend to be that the paralogs take a whole episode because they're sort of longer. They're about as long as an average story mission, I tend to find, or a bit shorter. Of course, length of mission in 3 houses could mean can vary wildly depending on your tactics. Feeling pretty lucky at the moment that we brought Catherine along in our main party, because I always forget that Thunderbrand like attacks twice and is like, you know, a really, really good weapon. Therefore, that's all for now. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! It just strikes me as sad. Here we are all living together and sharing the same universe. We should be friends, not foes. Makes sense. But then shouldn't we and you be friends with all the creatures on the universe as well? Creatures? No, that's an entirely different situation. Well, that's what Domo thinks.